looks out on his feet to me. Oh, he's got him.
And as Bo opens up to try to finish, Hyde takes advantage and falls down.
On August 17, 2013, Sergey Kovalev challenged Nathan Cleverly for his WBO light heavyweight title. Kovalev came into the bout with an unbeaten record of 21-0-1, having won 19 of those by knockout. Similarly, Cleverly had a perfect record of 26-0, with his last fight being a unanimous decision over Robin Krasniqi.
Protect yourself at all time. When I say break, I want it straight away. Shake hands, best of luck to you both.
Which helps launch Nathan Cleverly to superstardom. Kovalev, the man with the chilling punch record. 19 knockouts, 18 of them inside 3 rounds.
The hard-punching Kovalev came out looking for a knockout. However, Cleverly was able to hold his own and withstand the consistent attacks from Kovalev.
Great tactic. We all know Nathan's durability.
Of course, in the United States, making huge moves in the middleweight division. Gennady Golovkin. Is Kovalev another nervousness about Cleverly, he sense?
I've got a little feeling that Kovalev is going to come out in a minute and just unload his shots.
To chill. Kovalev is finding the target.
It's a cut over Kovalev's right eye, I think, John.
You're right. But it's coming in and landing big shots here.
Come on, Nathan, you don't need to show when he breaks that right hand a little bit low when he shows the jab.
But in round 3, the challenger stepped on the gas and floored Cleverly twice. The Welsh native bravely got back to his feet, but offered little in terms of offense against Kovalev. Then, in round 4, Kovalev unloaded again. This time around, Cleverly was unable to continue, and Kovalev was crowned the new champion.
Colossal punches in the 3rd round, and then in the 4th round, one punch, that was all it took in effect, and down he went, and the referee, who probably should have stopped the fight in the 3rd round, had no doubt that now in the 4th, he simply had to.
Yeah, good call from the referee. You'd think there's no point having Nathan giving him another count and letting him continue. It was the right decision.
Chelyabinsk, Russia, and the new WBO light heavyweight.
Following the loss, Cleverly experienced a series of losses and wins. His last victory was against Jürgen Brähmer for the WBA regular light heavyweight title. On March 11, 1995, American Riddick Bowe challenged British Herbie Hyde for the WBO heavyweight title. The 1988 Olympic silver medalist Riddick Bowe was coming off a decision victory over previously undefeated Larry Donald. Bowe quickly rose through the ranks to become a world champion. In 1992, he defeated reigning champion Evander Holyfield to become the new undisputed heavyweight champion.
New heavyweight champion of the world!
However, he lost the title in a rematch to Holyfield the following year. Despite sporting an impressive record of 35-1, Bowe was not ranked by any of the major boxing organizations, so he decided to face Hyde for the less-than-regarded WBO title. Hyde, also known as the Dancing Destroyer, came into the bout with a perfect record of 26-0. The Nigerian-born British fighter won the WBO title in his last fight against Michael Brent a year earlier.
I spoke to both fighters in the dressing room. Caution again. Obey my commands at all times. Shake hands. Good luck.
The bell sounds. Richard Steele, the referee, and round 1 begins. The title to which Michael Buffer referred, recognized by HBO. So for our purpose,
the Dancing Destroyer lived up to his nickname by using his fast movement to avoid Bowe's punches while delivering quick combinations of his own.
with much of anything, a hard right hand by Hyde and an uppercut to punctuate the first round.
Riddick Bowe should have stayed in his dressing.
Got his respect in that first round. Solid punches by Hyde, and again, Bowe is just walking in without punching. Punch that Hyde did not throw, which means that Hyde has been maybe the pressure of the crowd. We never got to him. But he's
Hard right hands.
However, Bowe found his range in the third round and dropped Hyde twice.
And down goes lefts and rights. And as Bowe opens up to try to finish, Hyde takes advantage and falls down again.
got hit with an uppercut. Right on the butt.
5, 6, 7. Well, that's 3 knockdowns.
Except that the first one wasn't ruled a knockdown. Covering up. Can he make it out of the round? He does.
From then on, it became a one-way affair.
Hard right hand over the top by Hyde. He's game enough, that's for sure, but now Bowe lands 2 hard right hand shots. Hyde's out on his feet, and there he goes. I'll let him keep going.
Got a half a minute to survive or try.
That's where Bowe should have landed a left hook to the body. And Bowe throws him down.
Come on.
Another left hook.
The canvas to really hide and rest.
Another slippage. Hard right hand over the top.
Bowe dropped the British champion 4 more times en route to a 6th-round knockout win.
That may be it.
Will this be enough? There's a count going.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And Hyde's not going to make it up. A rusty, rough-hewn effort, but Riddick Bowe gets his KO.
Well, we were talking about how Riddick Bowe had to make a great impression in this fight to be recognized as the best heavyweight in the world, and I just really don't think that he showed that much in this fight, despite the numerous knockdowns.
The winner, and once again, heavyweight champion of the world, now a 2-time world champion, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
Following the loss, Hyde made a comeback with 2 consecutive wins before facing former world champion Tony Tucker for the vacant WBO belt.
Tucker is in serious trouble and he's doing the wrong thing. The fight's over. He's won it.
He reclaimed the WBO belt and successfully defended it 2 times before losing it to the fast-rising heavyweight Vitaly Klitschko in 1999.
Klitschko's looking for another one and finds it. Oh dear, and this time...
He retired with a professional record of 49 wins and 4 losses. In this classic matchup, Mike McCallum made the 3rd defense of his WBA super welterweight title against Julian Jackson. McCallum sported an impressive record of 26-0. He won the vacant WBA super middleweight title after defeating Sean Manion via unanimous decision in 1984. His fight against Julian Jackson was his 3rd defense of his title. After a short amateur stint, Jackson turned pro in 1981 and quickly established himself as one of the hardest punchers in the super welterweight division. He compiled a record of 29-0, having stopped all but one of his opponents by knockout. Once again, Jackson displayed his incredible power against McCallum. From the opening bell, Jackson went straight at McCallum, throwing heavy shots, the type that put most of his opponents to sleep. However, McCallum bravely withstood the barrage and did enough to survive the round. In round 2, Jackson attempted to repeat his success, but McCallum responded by dropping him to the canvas. Jackson got back to his feet immediately, but the tide had turned in Mallum's favor. Mallum unleashed a brutal assault on a defenseless Jackson to hand him his first defeat. After Mallum moved up to the middleweight division, Jackson got another shot at the title. This time around, he comfortably defeated South Korean Bacon Chul via a third-round knockout. He also moved up to the middleweight division, where he won the WBC title against Harold Graham in 1990.
Using every inch. Oh, what a punch! I can't believe that.
He defended the title multiple times before losing it to Gerald McClellan in 1994, but won it back the following year.
More clearly the most spectacular effect of one punch than those three replays.
On May 19, 1984, James Bone Crusher Smith faced British fast-rising heavyweight prospect Frank Bruno. Smith started boxing at the late age of 23 and did not turn pro until he was 28. He lost his first professional fight against James Broad in 1981, but made a decent comeback with 13 consecutive wins to set up a fight with Englishman Frank Bruno. Bruno, on the other hand, was considered the next big thing in British boxing. He made his professional debut at the age of 20 in 1981 and quickly compiled a perfect record of 21-0, with all his wins coming by way of knockout.
Round one. And Bruno comes out looking businesslike in somber dark trunks. Bruno recently promoted to number 9 in the world rankings. There's the first pick right. Bruno finding Smith's head easy to find.
From the opening bell, it was clear that Bruno was the better fighter. He used his superior boxing skills to outbox and outpoint his American opponent.
He met him well with a left hook over the top.
However, to his credit, Smith stood his ground and took the best shots from Bruno while answering with hard strikes of his own.
And Bruno under some pressure himself now. Still dangerous. Beautiful right uppercut. He's saving that one up. The bell's coming up. There it is. He slips punch as well. Bruno well in front. Hasn't lost a round. Having a little word with him. Make sure there's not too much mauling. Right to right there. Suddenly Smith gets confident. Bruno's right back in the same position he was at the end of the last round. Same place on the ropes.
jab, the only weapon. Well, he must be a mile in front, Bruno. Can't be any doubt about that. Looked dangerous, but without ever really following up. That was a good right. Suddenly the right appeared. Here it comes. It was a good right hand. Took him a bit fast. Never had to touch it.
Coming into the 10th and final round, Bruno was leading according to the judges' scorecards and was on his way to an easy victory. But suddenly, Smith had Bruno in trouble. With barely a minute left in the fight, the American fighter produced a stunning upset, handing Bruno his first loss.
And Bruno looks out on his feet to me. Oh, he's got him. Oh, dear me, the end of the Bruno story by the look of this. He took it all on the ropes, and the left hook whipped over, and he's counted out. Bruno is knocked out in the 10th round. Bone Crusher Smith has crushed his man, and the Bruno story is virtually over. Time for clowning is over from Bone Crusher, and the time for punching is here.
Bruno got himself back into contention with 7 consecutive wins. However, it took him 4 attempts to finally win a world title in 1995 against Oliver McCall. Unfortunately, he lost the title in his first defense against Mike Tyson. In this battle of undefeated fighters, Denis Grachev challenged Ismail Sila for his NABF light heavyweight title. Grachev, a former kickboxer, was coming off a 3rd-round victory over Eddie Caminero, and his professional record before the bout was 11-0-1. Sila was unbeaten in 17 fights, and 14 of his victories came by way of knockout.
Don't come out of neutral corner till I say box. Any questions? Give me a good, clean fight. Good luck to both of you.
You know, Bernardo, Salak is not...
In terms of fighting, that's where he feels he's got the most knockout power. Well, he's above that tonight. At light heavyweight, there's a lot...
The bout started as expected, as Sila controlled the action and had no problem against an overmatched Grachev.
Uses his legs a little bit, but he throws a heck of a left hook to the body, too. Mentality of Salak, not just his skills, but the mentality. He's a careful guy. He's a defensive-minded guy, thoughtful. He might step it up a little bit later, but right now he's
in on the longer and taller Salak.
Problem with Grudge, as he sees Salak leaning forward a little bit before he starts coming in with his legs. Just beat him to the mark. That head of Grachev, although it hasn't shown itself too much, Salak does have some flaws. Sometimes he'll go in and out, straight back, a little predictable. You know, doesn't always go to the side. Now he is a little bit, giving a little bit of an angle, but a lot of times...
In round 3, Sila floored Grachev, but was unable to finish him off.
With the right hand. Salak is good at taking what you give him. You come walking in, he'll counter. You stand in front of him, he'll punch you. Control range a little bit. Slow the pace down, make it a chess match.
Now just picking him off as he comes in with the jab, going very wide with those hooks as Grachev unable to find a steady target.
But we know a lot of, you're gonna press, don't just walk right in.
Keep him thinking about something else. Bugs in the windshield as he finally tries to get in close.
Exactly what Salak is. And there's the right hand. And his calmness still at this point losing every round, that he was able to see that and think that through. Throw the jab to the body.
16 of 48 for Grachev, 6 of 18 for Salak. Seems that Salak's slowing down here in the last couple of rounds against Denis Grachev. That could be dangerous as Grachev seems to be in good condition and coming forward.
You know, I don't care about power punches. I care about punches.
However, Grachev quickly turned the tide in round 8 with an unexpected knockout victory.
And it hurt him. And he's in trouble. Just what I was talking about, that it was going to happen one of these nights. And guess what? It's happening right now.
The kickboxer landing a left and right. He's going down, and it's over.
And we said it. We said it. That a right hand was in the future of Sila. We said it early. And it happened late.
Teddy Atlas, he called it earlier on, and it came true. Ismail Salak caught by Denis Grachev. He did not go after Grachev, and he paid the price as Ismail Salak is knocked out in the 8th round of this fight in our main event on Friday Night Fights.
Sila made a comeback with 4 consecutive wins to get back into contention, but he was knocked out by Sergey Kovalev in the 2nd round of their title bout.
Up and paws at it with the right glove. And that takes care of that. Comes back, and that'll do it. That's the end of the fight.
Thank you for watching until the end. Please leave a comment and tell us which of these fights was your favorite. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications for more interesting videos.